Okay. Right, so... it's 22, right? Okay, I stealth here, do I? Yeah, okay, there we go. Right, so I'm stealthed here, right? Here. They've got it. It's an indicator. It's really... Look, I'm already broken out, I think. Yeah, I am, right? Am I already broken out? It's an indicator. So my idea to make this guy a bit more fun, when a survivor does see you, it isn't instant. You get the indicator and it's white, right? X amount of time, let's say 2 seconds, they're looking at you. Then it turns to yellow. And then 2 seconds later, it turns to red. And then if you don't get out of the sight in 2 seconds, you're going to be broken out. So that's 6 seconds that they need to look at you for. Could change. It could be 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. That's variables. That's something you need to work out balance-wise. This is the idea, what I'm telling you. It's white, yellow, and then red. That's how it should be. And then when it's red, they break out. What that does is it allows you to have counterplay. As him, you see the indicator, you look where they're looking. Okay, you're like, right, where's cover? I need to get into cover quick. Or you just go after them. It's up to you. That's kind of like a little thing you can do as well. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's something where they could actually... Because they've got the mechanic there. So it's not thinking, oh, you know, this random idea plucked from nowhere. They've already got the thing there. So this is definitely doable. And it'll create... Because we play games, single player what have this stuff, and they're fun. So what that means is this is going to be fun for the killer, right? Because you've got some counterplay. You've got like a little almost mini game that you're playing with him when you're in stealth. That's what I'm on about. That would be really interesting. I'd have fun with that, I think. And then I told you there's a little kind of little game you can play with the survivors. So they see you, right?
Yes!
At Dirk, thank you for the $7 top tip of the day, by the way. Hey, True, thanks for liking my comment on YouTube. Been me since MKX decided last night as a girlfriend to marry me. Damn, turned 21 last week. Can't wait to get the rest of my life started. Keep up the great streams. Keep it up. I'm glad your streams and vids will be me. I appreciate that, and congrats, man. Zorg_Alex, thank you for the prime as well. Thank you. So you've got the counterplay, because the killer didn't even have counterplay, by the way, because this is so quick and you broke it. Look, I'm broken out instantly, right? Yeah, broken out instantly. Not much. Boom, broken out. So you don't really have any counterplay to it. Like, oh, you need to know where the survivors are all the time. Yeah, that's very realistic. So this would create counterplay because you've got an idea when people are looking at you. And then you've got a little game you're playing with the people who are watching you, or one person who's watching you, where you hide, and then do they want to keep watching you, or do they want to look like where you were? Like, you can go from like side to... You could go to like cover to cover, and they're still looking for you, and they see that you're moving to cover, and they're keeping an eye on you, and then maybe all of a sudden you disappear because like you've moved somewhere else, or maybe just coming out or whatever. Or you could go after someone else, and they might still think you're waiting there, so they like, you know, wary. But also they could, you know, move to keep watching you, right? To make you eventually break out if that's what they want to do. If they do that, then they're going to move themselves out of like loops and things, and then you could just go and hit them with mouse 1 anyway. So you've got that kind of little pressure thing you're using on them as well. I think that's a nice little idea at the start, personally. That was the idea that I'm on about with these indicators. Point at the killer, nah. I think this is more interesting. Pointing at the killer would be instant. This is like a proper stealth game. They've got it here. I can't believe they've got it here and they didn't realise this would be a really smart mechanic. They just had it like, oh, these guys have spotted you, instead of people are watching you and you're going to be breaking out soon. So yeah, there you go. That's the idea. Instead of it, you know, oh, they've seen you instantly, you're broken out, you've got that time. So there you go. That's an idea which I think would be fun for him. Also, he should be completely silent when he's actually stealthy. That's just weird that he's loud. That the whole point of being stealthy is that he's silent. So this is the indicator idea. They need to look at you for quite a while, and you get notifications on how close you are to breaking, so to speak. Maybe it could even shake, the indicator. So it could be like, this is UI stuff, but maybe it could be. I did graphic design, man, and advertisements. I've done the progression of an idea fucking millions of times, but it could be white, and then it could go yellow and shake a bit, and then when it's red, when you're just about to break, the indicator could like shake as if it's just about to explode, and then you get the feel that you've broken out, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like you've broken out your power, and you get that kind of danger, like you need to do something about this. That's just a UI thing though. So you got the stealth, you got the indicator, and then you've got he should be able to stalk people like through. Like, very minimal, like if he can see like through cracks and things like that, he can like get you. And so you need to keep an eye and you need to know where he is. So even if, say there's, say there is, let's get paint. Just my idea or ideas. I'll put it on YouTube and see what people think. Wait, did I get paint? Yeah. All right. say there's like cover, right, and then you've got like something here, but that has a hole, so that's a bit more dangerous, I guess. He goes here, he goes this way, and you get the sense that they've seen you, but obviously you don't break out instantly, so they know you're here, so they're really alert, right? They keep looking. You slowly go to somewhere what has a nice place where they can't really break you out. They know you're there. So they know that they're in trouble of being stalked, but they're they're doing a gen. They just want to finish this gen. You get the expose thing, then you push out and they leg it and try and get to a loop, because they one shot now and you've got that pressure going, you've got that dynamic. That's like a little kind of thing what I've got in my head. You see, at the moment, literally there could be a cone here. And you see the survivor here, like this, and you can't stalk them, but they can see you, like, over it. And you're the stalker. Like, it's just a complete mess at the moment. Like, if you see just the tiniest bit of them, you should be able to stalk them. I had someone on Twitter say, oh, but that's OP because, you'll see them full map away and get them exposed. Not going to happen because there's so many obstacles, but let's just say it will happen, right? Okay, so let's say this very, very unlikely thing will happen. It won't, but let's say it will, right? So you're full map away. Right? Maps like this, right? And you're here, and there's a little hole here, and you see someone here, right? And you're stalking them somehow, right? You've exposed them. You have 20 seconds to get to them and down them without them going to a loop, and they have to, like, a loop itself takes like 10 seconds. So all they need to do is just get to a loop and then loop you for a bit, and then this ability's gone. So I don't even know how that's even a discussion. Like, oh no, I exposed them from full map away. That's going to be useful. So I think that person probably don't understand how the ability works. The ability only exposes them for 20 seconds. So I honestly do think that it should be able to see through little gaps. It's like, you don't see him, and then all of a sudden you look at like this little hole and there's an eye there or his face, and you're like, oh shit. And then you realize, oh crap, there's only a TL wall here. Shit, now he's gonna, this is a mind gameable thing. A TL wall, a killer can get you quite quick depending if they mind game you. Well, I did that the wrong way around. So even him looking through these things, which people are saying, oh no, that's bullshit, that's way too powerful. Like, it doesn't get anything. He gets the expose effect. You've still got loops, you've still got the mind games, you've still got all this stuff. Like, even at a TL wall, you still can mind game him. That's the way I'd create him. I'd create him as, it's like almost like you're playing a stealth game with a killer. It'd be a lot more fun. But it's only first day impressions. That's kind of like my proposal though, kind of, So yeah, there you go. Little proposal for him, guys.